Padraig Harrington's epic win at the Honda Classic sealed a return to form which many had doubted would ever materialise. The 43-year-old had slipped to as low as 297 in the world rankings prior to his first PGA Tour win since 2008. His early steps as a professional hinted at his eventual journey to the very top of the game, but the Irishman's incredible run of 3 major championship victories between 2007 and 2008 left even the man himself stunned after years of hard work. This is the story of how Padraig Harrington became a major winner, a Ryder Cup regular, and one of the standout players of his generation.
I never ever expected to do as well as I've done in the game of golf. When I was 4 years of age, my father was a policeman, and himself and some other policemen decided to build their own golf course. Back in the early 70s, police weren't exactly the type of stature for golf clubs, so young policemen coming to the city weren't getting into golf clubs, so they built their own course. That was 15 minutes from my house, and I spent my childhood there. I remember building helping build some of the golf course at 5 years of age. Luckily, my older brothers had to pick the stones. I only had to level out some sand or something like that. So that's where I hung out as a kid. I loved playing golf. I loved playing all sports. I got pretty good at it. I was pretty much #1 amateur at different levels all the way up in Ireland. But when I was 18 years of age, I was like every other kid. Didn't know what I wanted to do. I ended up doing accountancy at night. And about halfway through my accountancy course, I was 21 years of age, nearly 22, I decided I would turn pro based on the fact that I didn't think I was good enough, but I was better than the other guys who were turning pro, or I was beating the other guys turning pro. So I said, well, I finished my exams and I turned pro when I was 24. 16 years of age, 18 years of age, it was certainly not on my radar to be a professional golfer. I was very, very competitive, but I would have considered being a journeyman pro a great success. I was not ambitious. I was not that type of person. I was really competitive, and I very much stayed in the moment. Always tried to improve my game, always tried to get better, but I would say early on in my career it was like I played with blinkers. I didn't look around me much and just kept doing my thing, and it was very much staying in the moment.
Well, he can afford a smile. 3 putts at 18 and the adrenaline had stopped flowing. It was difficult to get the concentration back, but it's been a superb Spanish Sunday on Sky Sports. And here in Madrid, Irish eyes are smiling. Padraig Harrington, just 24 years of age, is the 1996 Peugeot Spanish Open champion.
I won after 10 weeks, which was a surprise, and it was a great springboard going forward. And I changed coach in '98 to Bob Harrington, and that was a big step for me. I stepped back a little bit, and then I started coming forward. I had a lot of second places, and I think by the time I got to 2007, when I won my first Open, I'd won a few tournaments, but I certainly was the guy touted as the best player not to have won a major.
John. Got it.
In some ways it was a nice place to be, and yeah, I was focused on winning a major, but I think I'd come close a few times before that. I knew it was a matter of time. It was just a question of keep giving myself plenty of chances, and one of those was going to fall.
The Irishman's maiden major triumph came in 2007 as he saw off Sergio Garcia in a 3-hole playoff in that year's Open Championship at Carnoustie. 12 years after turning professional with very little ambition, he was now at the very top of his sport, and 2 more major victories would follow just a year later.
I don't even know if I dreamed of it happening. People see the results in 2007, 2008, but I probably played my best golf in 2009, physically hit the ball the best in 2012, but the results didn't come with it. So people love to use results as the ultimate way of judging, and ultimately it is, but a lot of things happen at different stages, different parts of your career. As I said, prior to 2007, I 29 second places and plenty of third place and fourth places, so that was probably my most consistent performances. 2007-2008, when I won my majors, I was reasonably erratic, except the big performances were big ones. You know, it varies, and you just have to be patient and let the results happen when they fall into place. I never ever expected to do as well as I've done in the game of golf. I think anybody who gets out here and tour for a few years has had a successful professional career. I've far exceeded my own expectations.